morning, everybody. I'm Nusha. We haven't met, and I'll be guiding you through your practice today. We'll start in a seated position. You can have a half lotus where you place one foot on top of the other. Be aware of which calf or foot that you are putting on top of the other, choosing this morning. And let your arms naturally fall, palms on the knees. You can have the palms face down to ground or face up to receive energy. Whichever one resonates with you this morning. Or you can also have your palms in your lap with your thumbs touching. Or a mudra, which locks the energy, creates a bond for the energy to flow. You can close your eyes. Allow your shoulders to fall down your back. The crown of the head reaches up to the ceiling. Notice any slight movements, either going back and forth, side to side, or even smaller. Be aware of all the little subtleties. And then begin to notice your breath through that. Inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. Allow yourself to show up as you are in this moment. As you inhale through the nose, notice the back of your body, your ribcage expand. As you inhale, you want to feel like you're a balloon so that all sides equally are inflating. Not just the front, or not just the back, but really the side, all the diagonals and in the in-betweens. And we'll inhale through the nose for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale through the nose for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale through the nose for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold at the top for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. As you exhale, feel the breath moving all the way down through the pelvis. We'll do it 2 more times. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold at the top for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold at the top. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In through the nose, out through the nose. Notice any shifts in your body here. With your eyes closed, I invite you to bring your gaze to your third eye. So bringing the gaze down and up, or in and up, to the space between the eyebrows. And then you can drop your arms to the side and gently roll your shoulders around in one direction. Really giving massage to the sides of your rib cage. And then squeeze the shoulder blades behind your back and reverse the circle. Really feeling the fullness of your breath here. I invite you to place one hand over your heart and one hand right underneath your belly button, navel. And I invite you to Notice anything that you feel, any thoughts that you have, and allow that to help you set an intention. And while you may be thinking about your intention, I'll be reading this quote that may help you guide your intention this morning. Why meditate? Why do we meditate? This is a question we'd be wise to ask. Why would we even bother to spend time alone with ourselves? First of all, it is helpful to understand that meditation is not just about feeling good. To think that is why we meditate is to set ourselves up for failure. We'll assume we are doing it wrong almost every time we sit down. Even the most settled meditator experiences psychological and physical pain. Meditation takes us just as we are, with our confusion and our sanity. This complete acceptance of ourselves as we are is called matri, or unconditional friendliness. A simple, direct relationship with the way we are. So the same way it uses the word meditate, we can use the word yoga in place of that. Anything, the whole practice of yoga could be viewed as a meditation. Flex your hands out to the side. Inhale, reach all the way up, interlace your fingers. Reach the pinky to the back wall and then reach the shoulders all the way up to the ears. Inhale, exhale, side bend. Inhale, center. Exhale, side bend. Back to the center, flex the hands down, all the way down to the sides, and then walk your fingertips forward. Send your sit bones down, send your forehead to the mat. Or you can stack two fists or your blocks and rest your forehead on your hands. Feel the lengthening in both sides of your torso. Inhale, and then exhale, roll. Walk your hands all the way, and then roll your spine up one vertebrae at a time. Inhale. Exhale, walk your hands behind you. Roll the shoulders back, open the heart and the chest. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze your glutes to send your hips up, sending your knees down. Send your gaze to your belly button. Exhale, sitting back down, and then switch whichever foot was on top or in front. Flex the hands out to the side, reach all the way up. Interlace the fingers, this time switch whichever thumb was in front. Reach the shoulders up to the ears, inhale. Exhale, stretch to the side. Back up, other side. Inhale, exhale. Walk your fingertips forward. Inhale, and then exhale, roll all the way up through the spine, one vertebrae at a time. And Oh, yes. Press back, so walk the hands behind you. First, roll the shoulders back to open the heart. Inhale, and then exhale, press up. Try to keep the armpits as open as possible. And then exhale, sit back down, walk the hands up, and come onto all fours. Find your wrists directly underneath your shoulders and your knees under your hips. Press the shins into the mat. Press all 10 fingers. Inhale, arch the spine. Send the gaze up. Exhale, curl. Cat-cow. Inhale, arch. And exhale, curl. Really tucking the tailbone as much as possible. You can send the weight into the knees. Inhale, arch. And then take any variation with the head and the tailbone that you like, that feels good to you. And coordinate the breath with your movement. Notice what you're drawn to. Notice what you may avoid. Or just notice how you're following your pleasure in this moment. And back to neutral. We will try, you can always come back to child's pose if anything, and class is not serving you, this is child's pose. We're going to try a Kundalini cat-cow. You're going to close your eyes and send the gaze to your space between your eyebrows, your third eye. Inhale, arch. Exhale, curl. The same with the cat-cow, except with fast and deep breaths with fast movements. So inhale. This is really going to warm up the spine and bring heat in the body, lubricate each vertebrae. We'll do that for about a minute or so. Do 5 more. Curl. Inhale, arch, and sit back into your child's pose. Rest your forehead, reach the arms out. And from here, come back to all fours. Reach the right arm up, open the chest, stack the shoulders, send the gaze up. Reach the right arm behind, send the gaze behind you. Back up, thread the right arm through the left without placing the arm down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, thread through. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, thread all the way through. Place the right shoulder down on the mat. Option to take the left arm, place it behind the back if this serves you today. Reach back around. From here, take the left leg, reach out to the side. Press through the left hand, who come up with the left leg out to the side. Inhale the right arm up, exhale, side body stretch. You can send the gaze down, up, or just simply let the head hang. Be aware that the right shoulder stays down. Inhale. Exhale, back up. Take the right to the left leg. Cross it over the right leg. And sit. Grab both ankles, roll the shoulders back. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. You can drape your arms, cross your legs, or you can walk your arms out in front of you, just let them hang. In this posture, wherever you are, if you're here, doesn't matter really. Let the weight of your head go, let the crown of your head go. And allow your body to go deeper through a sense of surrender. And sometimes the surrender may feel very passive or with a lack of control, but it actually takes a lot of focus to surrender sometimes if we're not used to it in a certain way. And slowly roll up through the spine. Hug the left knee into the chest. Sit up nice and tall. Take the right arm up and around. Exhale. Twist, send your gaze over your right shoulder. I'm using my left hand on my right knee. Back to the center, other direction. Really twist with your eyes. See as far as you can behind yourself. Inhale. Exhale, back to the center. And in any way that you'd like, meet back on all fours. Take a minute, pause here. Really press your thumb and your index finger. Place more emphasis on those parts of your hands into the mat. Notice if you feel a difference between your left and your right hip and shoulder. And then press the tops of the feet into the mat. Press the shins into the mat so hard that you lift your knees off. And hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Inhale, reach the left arm up. Stack the shoulders. Exhale, thread through. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, send the gaze behind you. Arm behind you. Back up. Exhale, thread through. Inhale up. Exhale, thread. This time, place the left shoulder down. Option to release your hand behind your back if you did on the first side. Feel your breath full and long. Reach the right foot out to the side. Pull up through the right kneecap. Press your hands down to come up. Tuck the tailbone under. Reach the left arm up and over to the side. Gaze down or gaze up. Or let your head hang. Inhale, back up. Cross the right leg in front of the left. And sit on both sit bones. Sit up nice and tall. You can drape your arms over or simply fold forward. Again, let the crown of the head fall. And notice how all the way to the middle back of your skull is connected to your spine, is part of your spine. See if you can become aware of the connection. And then slowly roll up through the spine. Hug in the right knee into the chest. Left arm goes behind the back. Inhale. Sit up nice and tall. Exhale, twist. Twist even with your eyes. The point from beneath the navel all the way through the crown of the head, out through the eyes. See something behind you. Inhale. Exhale, twist other direction. Inhale. Exhale, back to all fours, and we'll meet in a down dog. Here, tuck your toes under, send your hips back. Sit bones rotate up to the ceiling, shoulders go down. Send your gaze between your feet. You can bend one knee and then the other. You can come up onto your toes. In through the nose, out through the nose. A few more breaths here. One more breath. Come up onto the toes, roll through the spine, one vertebrae at a time into your plank. Initiate from the belly button, back to down dog. Inhale, roll through the spine to plank, then bend the knees, slingshot back, down dog. Once more, through the spine, slingshot back. This time, we move through your flow. You can move through your full flow or place your knees down, lower your chest, your chin into a baby cobra. Keep the neck long, keep the length of the spine, tuck the toes under, lift the thighs, send the hips back, walk the feet to the hands, and bend the knees. Slightly grab opposite elbows and let yourself hang here. In through the nose, out through the nose. Release the arms. Inhale, halfway lift. Keep a flat back, chin slightly tucked. Exhale, lower. Inhale all the way up, palms to heart center. Big toes together, heels apart or feet slightly apart. Press the palms, come back to your intention. Release the hands, inhale up. Steeple grip. Index fingers come together. And I have my right thumb on top. Squeeze the biceps against the ears. Inhale, exhale, side bend. Send the hips in the opposite direction. Inhale up, exhale, side bend. Try to keep the shoulders open versus collapsing forward. Inhale up, exhale, side bend. Inhale, exhale. Inhale up, exhale, reach up and slightly back, just upper back. Open the heart, open the chest, open the shoulders, open the throat. Back to center, front of your mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Step the left leg, right leg back to your plank, to down dog. Inhale, lift the right leg high, keep the hips parallel. And pulse up to the ceiling. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the right knee to the forehead. Back up. Right knee to the forehead through your plank. Back up. 1 more. And place the foot in between the hands. Lower the left knee down. Lengthen the line of the spine from the crown of the head. Press through the front foot. You can bring your hands to your hips. Make sure the hips are squared so that both bones are facing forward. Tuck the tailbone under, and you'll feel a stretch in your left hip flexor. Bring the arms up to a cactus. Open the armpits, open the elbows, and hinge forward. Open the heart. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist over to the right. You can use the left hand on the right knee. And if you can, send your gaze to your back hand. Back to center. Both hands down. Walk your right foot out so that both hands are on the inside of your right foot. Have the right knee squeezing towards your upper body. Inhale, you can stay here, or if your body allows, you can lower down to your elbows. Keep breathing. And then walk your hands back up. Tuck the left toes under. Step back into your plank and move through your flow. To meet back, down dog. From here, roll through the spine. Turn your feet over to the left. Send your right arm up for a side plank. Feel the hips and the right arm really reaching up. And we're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to plank. Down dog. Walk your feet to your hands. Take a little hang here. Take a little bounce. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale all the way up. Come back to your intention. Back to the front of your mat. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Step the right leg, left leg back to plank. Down dog, lift the left leg high. Keep the hips parallel. And pulse. For 5, 4. Try to keep your hips parallel, your foot parallel to really feel your glute. 3, 2, 1. Left knee to forehead. And back up. And exhale. Back up. This time, left foot all the way through. Place the left foot down, lower the right knee. Lengthen the spine. Inhale. Exhale, press up. Hips squared. Tuck the tailbone. Inhale, exhale, hinge forward. Make sure that the front foot is flat on the mat. And that the knee is over the ankle. Twist, right hand on the left leg. Back to the center. Walk the left foot to the outside. Stay here or place the elbows down. Really feel the left knee squeezing against the body. Inhale. Exhale. Walk yourself back up. Tuck the toes under. Step back to your plank. Down dog. Inhale through the nose. This time sigh out through the mouth. See if you can rotate the sit bones even further up to the ceiling. Roll through the spine into a plank. And then turn your feet over to the right side plank. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Move through your flow. Back to down dog. This time, walk your hands to your feet. Open your feet about hip width apart. Lift your toes off. Place the palms facing up underneath your feet. Bend out the elbows and pull yourself through. You can have a bend in your knees to release your lower back. Stretch your lower back or straighten your knees to feel a stretch in your hamstrings more than you may already have been feeling as well. Release the hands. Roll up through the spine very slowly. Really articulate through each vertebra of the spine. All the way up. Roll the shoulders. Take a little side to side sway. See something behind you. Let your arms float. Close your eyes. Or keep your eyes open and notice how the space blurs as you rotate. And come back to the center. And allow yourself to naturally come back to a sense of perceived stillness. Notice where your hands fall. Where is the alignment of your head in relation to your neck, in relation to your shoulders, to your hips. Roll the shoulders back, open the palms. Without moving anything, send the weight into the left foot and release the right. Try to keep the hips square. And back down. And then the other side. Don't move anything, and just in one movement, send the weight over to the right. And back down. Cross the arms, front and back. And take the right arm underneath the left. Cross at the elbows, and then reach for the palms. If your shoulders don't allow this, cross the elbows, place a hand on either shoulder. Press the elbows up and away. Chin tucked into the chest. And then again, release the right foot, come onto the left. Cross, bring the right knee up as high as you can to cross over the left thigh. You can also hook the foot. Feel the space underneath your navel engaged, below your navel. Tuck the tailbone slightly to make sure your rib cage isn't flaring open. Breathe here. Finding both sides of our brain. Inhale, exhale up, and release. Breathe in mountain pose. This time, take the left elbow underneath the right, or same thing if you're holding your shoulders. Right, left leg comes up, hand over the right thigh. Sit down into it, and breathe. Create your drishti, your focal point. Inhale. Exhale, come up. Bring the feet, toes, big toes together. Inhale. Exhale, sit back on the heels, chair pose. You can bend the elbows to the side if this is better for your shoulders. Lift the toes off and then let them fall. So most of the weight is in your heels. Inhale, bring the palms to heart center. Exhale, twist over to the right, left elbow against the right knee. Press the palms together, open the chest. So the palms are pressing to almost try to get the thumb in between the sternum or at the sternum. You can also place a fist on your hand. Make sure one knee isn't moving more forward than the other. Back to center to come up. In through the nose, side out. Inhale, exhale, sit back. Right elbow to left knee. Press the palms, open the heart. Inhale, exhale, forward fold. Open the feet slightly. Sit into a squat. Press the elbows against the knees, open the heart. From here, curl forward, drop the head, reach the arms in front of the knees, and let your head hang. Grab the back of your ankles and pull slightly. Feel a little bit of a stretch in your back. Back to the center. Press the palms together, open the chest, and lean back farther. Find more of an opening. Press down through the feet, squeeze the glutes to come all the way up. From side to side, bring the hips around in a circle. In through the nose, out through the nose, and reverse that circle. Back to the center, release down. Open the feet wide. Open the arms to the side. Turn the right foot, toes to face the right side of your mat. Inhale, hinge forward. Exhale, triangle. Really feel the engagement in both sides of the torso. Don't let the right side collapse, but feel equal energy. You can grab your shin, or if you have a block, you can use your block, or you can even reach down to the mat. Inhale, exhale, lean back. The wider your legs are, the easier it will be, and the closer you will be to the ground. And we switch, so we place the left hand down and reach the right arm up. Use a block or a box or something so that you can keep your knees straight during this posture. Back to the original triangle to tick-tock all the way up. Right foot becomes parallel again with the side of the mat. Left foot turns out. Inhale, exhale, triangle on the other side. And lean back. Again, send the gaze up to test your balance, or down for any neck sensitivities. Come back to your intention. Exhale, reverse triangle, place the right hand down. Exhale, left arm up. Place both hands down. Place both feet parallel. Walk your hands to the center. Walk your hands out as far as you can, like a really wide downward facing dog. Rock forward onto your hands. Lift up your heels. Feel your core engaged, like you're gonna press into a handstand. You're lifting your hips up and then send back. Inhale, weight into the hands and the fingers and press back. One more. Press back, walk the hands. Reach behind you. Reach as far as you can. Back to the center. Open the arms out to the side. Come all the way up. Step to the back of your mat. From here, tuck the chin into the chest. Roll down through the spine. One vertebrae at a time. Walk into a downward facing dog. Lift the right leg high. And pigeon, half pigeon, 2. Come all the way up. Walk your hands to either side of your hips. Chin slightly tucked. Inhale, exhale, forward fold. Again, you can place a block, pillow, or something underneath your hip to give you support to bring the mat closer to you. Otherwise, place a block under your forehead or goalpost your arms. And breathe. Come back to your intention. Inhale, press all the way back up, tuck the toes under, back to down dog. Other side, left leg comes up. You can also play with where this ankle is. Move it out no farther than a 90-degree angle. It's a little bit harder to get up and over that hip flexor there. Allows a different stretch. But notice where you are. If your hip's coming up, stay with your foot closer to your pelvis. Inhale, and then exhale, forward fold. Again, surrender to go deeper. Allow gravity to help you. And roll up through the spine. Bring your legs around. Check your legs out. Inhale, flex through the feet. You could use your strap here, wrap it around your arches of your feet to pull yourself down. Otherwise, reach for your ankles, your big toes, wherever you are. Hinge forward, at the hips. Almost feel like you're arching your lower back. And then exhale, curl through the spine, just fold. Drop the crown of the head. Inhale, roll up through the spine, stacking each vertebra. Roll down all the way onto your back. Slow as you can. And Shavasana, let your palms fall open, close your eyes. Let the weight of your head be supported by the mat. Release the space between your eyebrows, the creases of your nose, the corners of your mouth, the chin. Let the tongue come to the roof of the mouth, right where the teeth meet the gums. Allow the pelvis to sink into the mat. And I'll call you out when it's time. Your next exhale, start to wiggle your fingers and toes. Bring your body back into the space. Take your time. Gently roll onto one side, into a fetal position with your elbows and your knees into your chest. Why meditate? Why do we meditate? This is a question we'd be wise to ask. Why would we even bother to spend time alone with ourselves? First of all, it is helpful to understand that meditation is not just about feeling good. To think that this is why we meditate, is to set ourselves up for failure. We'll assume we are doing it wrong almost every time we sit down. Even the most settled meditator experiences psychological and physical pain. Meditation takes us just as we are, with our confusion and our sanity. This complete acceptance of ourselves as we are is called matri, or unconditional friendliness, a simple, direct relationship with the way we are. Use the strength of your arms to come up into a seated position. Keep your eyes at a soft gaze. Rub your palms together. Bring your palms to your heart center. Take a minute to thank yourself for coming to your mat today, for showing up for yourself, for your practice. Allow this to be the rebirth of your practice on and off the mat. Remind yourself that you can always come back to your breath. We'll take one unified Om together. Inhale through the nose. The light in me honors and sees the light in each and every one of you. We bow to that which is divine. Namaste.